You don't need Valentine's paper to make Valentine cards. Hi, I'm Jess from JessCrafts.com, and I'm here to help you make the most of your crafty supplies and time. So let's get making. Today, I want to make Valentine cards without Valentine paper. And the reason I want to do that is I think that sometimes Valentine paper can be a little bit tricky if you like to make more just sort of general Valentine cards. A lot of them have like love images and are very meant for like a sweetheart. And so I find some Valentine paper pads kind of challenging because there's a couple pieces that I might not want to use. And so I wanted to look into my pattern paper collection, use some of those other ones. I did a similar thing where I used Christmas papers for Valentine's Day, but today I'm using the Pretty Pattern 6x6 pattern paper pack from Catherine Pooler Designs. It was, I believe, like a free gift with purchase from scrapbook.com. It says only available at scrapbook.com, but I don't know if it's something you could get. I just kind of went to my collection. I was like, hey, is there something with like red in it? Because of the embellishments I was going to choose, I wanted some red and some blue. So for today's card, I'm using 6x6 patterned paper. It is single-sided, and so I'm going to use 2 sheets so that I can mix up my patterns, but if you had double-sided paper, you could use just 1 sheet, or even with single-sided paper, you can use just 1 sheet. And I am using 6x6 paper busting template number 52 for A2 cards, which will make 2 A2 cards from 1 sheet of 6x6 pattern paper with no pattern paper scraps. So let's get started by cutting our pattern paper. When using tools like paper trimmers, please follow all manufacturer's safety instructions. We are going to start by, there's going to be a 6 by 1 inch strip from the bottom that we're going to cut into 2 by 1 inch strips. And we're going to do that twice. And then we're going to be left with 2 3x4s from the top. So I'm working with paper where the direction isn't particularly important, but it does work with directional patterned paper. If that is what you are using, you can use this template. It is available in a pack in the Etsy shop where you can buy the last 10 templates, or you can purchase all 60 of my ideas for 6x6 pattern paper. There are many, many free ones on jesscrafts.com though. All right, so I cut the 1 inch strips. Now I am left with this piece that is 6 by 4 inches. I'm going to cut that in half to 3 by 4. And then we're gonna go back to those 6 by 1 inch strips, and I'm going to cut them down to 2 inch. So from 6 to 4 to 2, and I'm going to keep doing that until I have everything I need. But basically for each card, I need 3 of these 2 by 1 inch strips and 1 3 by 4 inch piece of pattern paper. So the piece that I have left right now is about 4.5 by 8.5. So that actually works out well for, I need these 2 1/4 inch pieces. So half of 4 1/4 is 2 1/4. And so then I'm going to take this piece that is now 2 1/4 by 8.5 and try to cut as many of those 1 1/4 inch measurements as I can. And so I said this starts at 8.5. And I'm going to measure 1 1/4 inch in, cut that off, and then take it back another 1 1/4 inch and continue until I have as many as I need. I would be able to make more than I'm going to need for these particular cards with the pattern paper that I have left. So I'll just keep track and try not to cut more than I need. And I can use the scraps that are left over for, actually, no, maybe I won't have extra. Each of these strips will get me 6, and I'm going to need 3 for each card, and I'm making 4 cards. So actually, I will have the amount that I need, and the only scrap that I'm going to have left from this entire 8.5 by 11 inch paper, following the sketch, making 4 cards, cutting all the mats, etc., are just these 2 1/4 by 1 inch pieces. And I'm just gonna glue those together and make fake foam tape, and that'll be it. So it's really efficient on the cardstock today. So now is the point in the process where I am going to want to think about my embellishment, in part because I have a pretty large cardstock mat. So if I had something like a sentiment or other image that I wanted to cut out of the cardstock, I could use some of this before I cover it up with the patterned paper. And so today I'm going to be using the Valentine card toppers from my shop. So these are available at jesscrafts.com. You get 4 different designs, and then each of the 4 designs comes in 3 different ways. You get the full color version, you'll get a black and white version, which, sorry, I didn't print the other versions. There's a black and white version so you can color them yourself, and there is a version without any image in the center. It just has a circle and the sentiment so that you can stamp your own thing in the center and make quick cards. And I like this for these maybe smaller holidays because then you don't have to invest, like I said, in the paper and all the embellishments and all the stamps, etc. But you could have something small and specific for the holiday. And then I also tried to keep in mind that I like to donate a lot of my cards, so I wanted the sentiments to not be as much like an I love you sentiment per se. So I have a sweet Valentine's Day, sent with love, happy Valentine's Day, you make life sweet, happy Valentine's Day, and you are the sweetest, happy Valentine's Day. So I'm going to want to cut a scalloped circle to go behind each of my sentiments. And so I'm going to cut that right here out of the center of my 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch piece of cardstock so that I get a little bit better use of my cardstock. All right, let's assemble one final card, and I will reference my sketch over here. I'm putting the 2 by 1 inch pieces over here in the corner. This is one of those 6 by 6 templates that also works well with A6 cards. So I think I kind of overlap that one a little bit. But actually a lot of the 6 by 6 templates work with A6 cards. Less of the 12 by 12 templates work perfectly just because sometimes I am taking advantage of like a 12 inch paper can be cut into 4 inch pieces evenly, and that can look a little bit tight on an A6 card. But yeah, it's just something I wanted to point out because it's pretty, these sketches can be kind of versatile. So then we're going to cover just a little bit of this top one, and then it does cover most of the other 2, but this is a 3 by 4 inch piece. So if you just wanted to write down the measurements, I'll review them again really quick. You're just cutting 2 3 by 4 inch pieces off the top of the paper, and then 6 in all 2 by 1 inch pieces on the bottom of the 6 by 6 patterned paper. And then we have a simple card without having to invest too much in Valentine's specific supplies. I was able to combine my 6 by 6 paper busting template with some generic pattern papers from my collection in order to create 4 easy Valentine cards today. Remember that you can get the template as part of a pack in the Etsy shop or access some of the free templates at jesscrafts.com, or just record the measurements down for yourself so that you can recreate these cards. And the card toppers are also available in the Jess Crafts shop. If you found this video helpful, here's another video where you can find more ideas for enjoying your crafty time and supplies. Let me know you like this video with a share to your crafty community. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss the next template or tutorial, and check the video description for product links. See you in the next video.